value to your friend Jay's life. But how about this? When you talk about your friends, how about complimenting your friend? How about just complimenting somebody? Like at practice, if you see somebody who's working really hard, how about you say, yo man, great job. You know, you're working really hard, I love it.
Gavin, do me a favor. Tell me something good about Kroupy that you've seen in the last 2 days. This Kroupy here.
This one?
Yeah.
He works hard.
Yeah? Give me another thing. What else?
He keeps on going, he doesn't stop, he gets the result.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Thank you. Very appreciative.
Does it make you feel good inside? Yeah. Hey, did that cost you anything? Did that hurt you? Was that painful? Guys, we have opportunities every single day. And it's as simple as a 6-second, hey man, appreciate what you were doing out there.
Great job.
You look fast today, man.
Thank you.
Honestly, you killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you killed that competition, dude.
Hey Cole,
Right?
thank you for showing up today, man, after yesterday, bro. It was awesome. Right? Hey, that's all it takes. But that's all it takes. And you know what the crazy part is? We don't ever do that. We're never given like positive, but we're sure as heck to point out when somebody's doing something wrong. Right? Because society has come to a point where we just like breaking everybody down because it makes us feel better. And I've learned that life is not about what you can get, life is about what you can give. And when you realize that, your life goes to a completely different level. Jorge's here for free. Coach Jeff is here for free. How good does it feel you guys are here serving these kids?
I love y'all. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here.
Guys, I went to the showroom and I got myself a brand new truck and I drove it off the showroom and I pulled it into the thing. And yeah, it felt kind of cool. Like I said, I got a new truck, that's awesome. I went and got my wife a truck for her birthday and I drove it home without her knowing. Do you know how good that made me feel when she saw it? Two of the same exact things. One was for me, another one was for somebody else. It made me feel whole when I was able to give her that. When you give somebody a present, it should really feel really good inside. And when you get something, it's, yeah, cool, thank you. But when you give something to somebody, that's when you feel alive.
Guys, in this area, family, in this area, friends, in this area, school, and in this area, sports, there are people involved with you. If you went up to your science teacher after a class and just said, hey, I appreciate you working with me, or I appreciate what you're doing, how do you think that teacher's gonna feel?
Awesome.
How do you think that teacher's gonna feel that you came up to them and just said 5 seconds of, hey, teach, I appreciate what you're doing with me. I know I'm having trouble getting it, but I appreciate that you're working with me. How do you think they're gonna feel? All teachers hear all day is grief.
Yeah.
They're trying to get everybody to act right. If you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm a 10, I'm good. There are 4 of these 5 that involve other people. In sports, your coaches, friends, family. Go up to someone and just a simple expression of, hey, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for helping me. Hey, Mom, thank you for allowing me to go to this camp. I learned some things, right, guys? Those simple words of thank you make the receiver.
Bring it back to sports and camp, right? If all you guys go, dude, you know how hard it is to coach youth sports? You guys have any idea? No. Do you get paid?
No.
Do you get emails and phone calls from parents on a daily basis, like giving you grief about why their kid isn't playing? How come this person got more playing time than their kid? Why didn't you do this? How come we lost it? Every day. Why do coaches coach? For who? For the kids. Right? I coach every sport, not for Mrs. Smith, for Mrs. Smith's son. And if Mrs. Smith's son came up to me and said, Coach, thank you so much. Do you know how that makes me feel? It makes you feel alive and it makes it feel like it's worth it. Right? So when you go back to your coaches in the next sport you guys play and you come off the field and you say thank you, you know what that means? That's why I had you guys line up yesterday and shake every coach's hand and say thank you. Because it makes us feel good. It makes us feel like it's worth it. And who controls that? You guys. And if we want to do something, who does it start with? Us. So if one person or 2 person or 3 kids go up to a coach afterward and say thank you, and they get a big hug from the coach, what are the other kids going to do the next day? They're going to say thank you too, because they want that embrace. They want to feel like they're worth it. It takes one person to start a movement. One. It takes one leader to start a whole movement. Who's going to be that leader? That's why we're here.
Last one.
So the last one before we eat, it's going to take 2 minutes because we can't really get into it. Where do I want to go? Right? Who said before they want to have more endurance or stamina? Perfect. So I'm just going to use this as an example. We have to create a plan on how we're going to get there. Right? We have to create a plan. Number 6. Right? You guys aren't going to write anything down today because everybody's goals are different. Okay? But here it says, once your goals are in place, you must create a plan. Your plan has to be clear and concise. First, you must establish when you'll be working on these goals and for how long. Like if I need to run, I have to figure out a block of time every single day on when I'm going to run. And if I want to get better at the mile, I know I have to run at least a mile. Okay? You should take notes to mark your progress. Day 1, I ran the mile in 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Day 2, I ran the mile in 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Day 3, I ran the mile in 7 minutes and 48 seconds. You mark it, okay? You mark your progress. This way you know if you're getting better or not. If you're not making progress towards your goal, you don't change the goal, you change the plan. So if I'm running a mile every single day, or if I'm doing sprints every single day and my mile is not going down, I don't say, okay, I don't want to get faster in the mile. I say, okay, what I've been doing for the past week or 2 weeks is not working. I got to change the plan. Right? There are no excuses, just adjustments. Right? Oh, the reason why I didn't get faster on the mile is because, I have too much schoolwork, or I didn't get faster on the mile because I didn't get a chance to run. There's no excuses, guys. Jorge just bear crawled out of his wheelchair across the field. No excuses, just adjustments. So when we won the morning this morning, we did squats. I didn't say I have a torn hamstring, I'm not going to do my squats. I said, I have to do my squats on my right leg and keep my left leg straight so I don't engage my hamstring. And I did just as many squats as you guys, but with one leg. No excuses, just an adjustment. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. Losers make excuses, champions make adjustments.
Yes, coach.
Simple as that. So when you're writing down your goals, and the reason why we gave you these workbooks is we want you to use them. When you're writing down your goals when you leave here, you're going to write a plan down. You can number it 1 to 10, 1 to 4, what you're going to do every single day, what you think you need to do. If I want to get stronger, if I can only do 10 push-ups, right, and I want to get stronger, what do I need to do every single day?
10 push-ups.
Do push-ups. But do I do 10? No. Do I do 30? Yeah. And if I have to do sets of 5, I do sets of 5. Because guess what? If you do 5 push-ups every single day, pretty soon you're going to be able to do how many? 6. And if you keep doing 6, pretty soon you're going to be able to do 7. And if you keep doing 7 in sets, how many are you going to be able to do? 8. Do you think eventually you're going to be able to get to 10? Yeah. My 13-year-old son, he's 14 now, wanted to do pull-ups. I picked him up. I threw him on the pull-up bar in his room. He hung there. He kicked his feet. He couldn't do one. This was last year. He couldn't do one pull-up. Kicking his feet. I'm like, dude, whoa, you're embarrassing me. Right? So it's going to stay there. And every day you're just going to hang from it. You're just going to hang from it and you're going to try to pull yourself up. It's been a year. He did 14 pull-ups the other day. Now he could say, I can't do a pull-up. This is boring. This is stupid. And make an excuse. Or he could say, I'm going to pull myself up 2 inches today. I'm going to pull myself up 2 inches today. And eventually it's going to be 3, and then 4, and eventually I'm going to get my chin up on the bar. You just make adjustments. Everybody understand that?
Yes, coach.
Okay? Coach Pete, you have anything to add? Is anybody hungry?
Yes!
So, lunch is in the back.